Hey everyone, really quick before you watch the video, just a quick reminder, I stream over on Twitch, Sunday to Wednesday, links are in the description, make sure you come and check us out. Use the PC. Hacker rank up! What the deal? Newbie hacker. Getting all of us together for a job? That's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The client is a fish? Of course not. It's the aquarium manager. It's a thief case. As it seems, some thief have been breaking in. Too bad. It sounds like an ordinary case. But thieves? Surely it's more of a police matter. The police have passed the case on to us because it's just so it's not just an ordinary case. There's not enough room for all of us in here, come on. Let me introduce the client. He's the manager of the aquarium. Keep in mind that everything we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of a cunning method as employed by the thief. It took more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Can I ask something first? What fish have been stolen? Starters, sea beams, fronders, seahorses. Wants to start their own aquarium. You should take it more seriously. You laugh, he gets mad. What else was stolen? Some sharks. Those sharks are huge. How did they steal them? The sharks in our aquarium are, as a small species, they're only about 30 centimeters long. I never knew there were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Clownfish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, and even penguins and sea otters have also been stolen. How many? Let's see, what else? What about cod? Were there any cod stolen? No, we don't have cod in the aquarium. Oh, I see. The issue isn't what was stolen. Could you have noticed all the missing animals in a month? They employed a very cunning method. I don't know what to say. Show some respect to your elders. Hackers rely on info to do their job, so you should listen to everything the client has to say, isn't that right? That's right. Sorry for the interruption, please continue. I don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. What the? So the expeditions are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they returned after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. Pardon me. Which means, how did you even notice what was going on? Oh, I see. Unless something happened, the CCTV footage is wiped every month without being watched. Members of staff noticed what has happened while racing. It showed some masked man carrying away a tank at lightning speed. But they returned about an hour to put it back in the exact same place, right down to the millimeter. Strange, why would they do such a thing? That's what makes this case so bizarre. They risked being caught just to return what they took. Isn't it the police job to investigate this? Yes, but my superiors have been loggerhead about it, how to handle it. I'll spare you the details, but this case is technically classified as theft. Legally, the thief is intentionally to deprive the owner of property, but it can't be proven and it can't be considered theft. The predators behave, always returning the expedition means the owner isn't as permanently driven of his property. Of course, if we knew who they are, we could nail them for trespassing on private property. Trespassing cases aren't a high priority. My superiors have decided that we can't spare the resources to investigate this case as right now. Come off it, this just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. It's a bit extravagant. Can't be everywhere. A detective can't be anywhere once. It's okay. I have got thick skin. So much dialogue. That's why I resorted to bringing bringing news on. As Aquarian's schedule go on a made reservation. Let's get out. We might end up losing our grant. Might even have to shut down permanently. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant to an aquarium where thieves come and go at will. CCTV as evidence of trespassing. If you can find out who they are, I'll arrest them. Send us everything as you can. Please always make them move during the gap in the security guard patrol. Of course, we change the route and hand over times every day, so they know the times when they are the fewest guards. How about security? Do they have motion sensors, infrared beams? The thieves disable our security system so the alarm never goes off. So it's some crappy old security. Far from it, it's brand new. But one of the thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I've heard there's a lot of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not, as the detective told me about all of you. You said you were capable of you wouldn't be capable of something like this. How nice of him to say. Didn't mean like that, I mean you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like this. Otherwise we wouldn't be asking for your help. Isn't that right? I phrased that badly. We'd really like Hoodie to uncover the truth and capture the culprit. So what's it gonna be? Then let's take it. I'm curious to find out exactly what's going on. Yeah, I'm curious as well. I knew you'd take it, thanks. He wonders if any spy things have been added in. Every night, a group of masked men evade security, steal one of the aquarium expeditions, then come back and return it soon after. Yeah, can we just go and maybe get the clues? Looks like the thieves have activated via cyberspace. They've deleted the logs, but not enough to stop me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Backdoor URL. Let's go. Be careful. Nah, she's saying that to us. She's having feelings. Use the PC. Well, you got one file to undo. You know what, let's just look at it now. Visiting her brother. Just her constantly going to see her brother. To Eden. Aquarium back door. Farm expansion plugin. How awkward are you gonna make this? Give me 3 in a row like this? Come on. Come on, level up everyone. Is that a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. We're like detectives. It's a perfect little copy. It's almost complete. It has to be a perfect reproduction. So you steal them, copy them, and then return them? Steal? Please don't use that word. I borrow them and scan them with a 3D scanner. No one could accuse me of stealing. So it seems, but you are suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although, you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the expedition, removing it and returning it safe and sound, all in a short space of time. I hired a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence, so I haven't committed a crime. Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked the Digimon and a hacker to help with that, of course. As I didn't do anything myself, and any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring the expedition and returning them. I bought an entire studio for that. So it's just a very expensive hobby. It takes more than money. I have to be smart too, that's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. Look, this place is almost finished, my own private aquarium. I have to hand it to you, this place certainly looks beautiful. That makes me so glad to hear. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen, in a sense. What do you mean? You spend a lot of money, but you don't get your hands dirty. You get the other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we ain't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. Looks like I'm about to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave. Of course you're using fish type ones. And they're both data types. This sucks. Oh, come on. Even Cyberdemon's his flipping vaccine. Oh, right now Hawk's the only one that can do any real damage, and so can Jodie if she uses a special move. Hawk's almost dead. Jodie's doing healing. And a Jack fit real charge, I'll help. One down. One to go. Uh-oh. Big Art, you can take a hit. Oh, you get the damage up. Oh, no. Oh, he constantly keeps the counter. Right, come on, Jodie, let's finish it. Lightning Paw! Booms, levels for everyone. I always wanted to live in an aquarium. Especially that aquarium, it's a tall building. Like the seabed, like a seabed in the sky. So you have an attachment to that aquarium. So many memories. Went many times as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. But they're gonna have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yeah, we did. I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looks more like a nightclub or a casino. They're going to have a pop group singing with tropical fish. Do you think that's tacky? It's the way things are now. I understand the aquarium needs to keep up with the times. I thought it was about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is. But they probably won't take any notice. Things never go my way in real life. So I decided to serve it by myself. I just as it has always been, just how I remember it. I understand how you feel. I keep trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. Once all said and done, you didn't intend to cause anyone in trouble, you just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? That's right. But we can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data, they're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. Maybe you're right. If you're going to report me, just do it. Looks like you got this case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. What's the matter? Why the long face? There's something bothering me about this case. I hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, as probably I can't go into details, but she's only the daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her in Typhon. Her father is dead and recent. But she hired people to steal the expedition, hack security, and surely there was no evidence. Exactly, that's why the aquarium has dropped the complaint. As they received extremely rare creatures from other aquariums, researchers instructions around the world for special exhibitions and any rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. And now we know who to blame. After being arrested, she promised she would never do it again. The aquarium's very happy to leave it at that. She'll be released tomorrow. Sir, I know how you're feeling, but we have no choice. No one was hurt, no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager right now. What? Why? What's he doing? She's a hacker. Oh! Plastic explosives set to detonate remotely at any time. They were attached to the underside of all the tanks as they returned. They're small, but detonate them all at once would level the place. I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her private data space. It was as her comfort time and space itself, as well as herself. I had to ask myself, what would someone in that mindset would do if they accomplished everything they set out? I feared she'd try to keep the aquarium for all for herself, but it's trying to on the real world, even she knew it was beyond going to be renovated. Unless she actually pressed the detonator, as everything I just said is nothing more than theory. We don't have any evidence that she's planted the explosive. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium into a small server to disappear off somewhere far away from here. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now. The only positive that no one's been hurt in all this, it's the usual case. Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator. However, there might be a customer rule somewhere else instead. What do you mean? This is where I'm going to stay forever for the rest of my life. We may be missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. He's reprogrammed it to delete her version of the aquarium. It sure destroyed an aquarium, alright. I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. No, she pressed it. Let's go and see you. Wait, what? There was something else there? Eating community area. So, Nanako and eating communal area. Wanna go? Oh, is this when the whole Jimkin stuff's kicking off? Yeah, I think it's when the whole Jimkin stuff's kicking off. Oh. Coming soon, which restaurant takes place, takes the title ranking. Hello? Useful information? I'll send the case later. She seems a lot more friendly with us than she does with the other character in the other game. Okay, real quick before I go ahead.